I want to make sure that coming into this character as Annabeth, I want to make sure that, you know, I keep the same perspective as Mr. Rick wrote it in the books. You know, like and this series means a lot to him, and I want to make sure that this show comes out the best it can possibly be. And it's such an honor playing these roles because, you know, this is like something that's been out for so long.
Hi, I'm Jared Alexander from The Grio. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Too.
Yes, listen, I'm so excited about Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I have to start off really quick because this is my copy of The Lightning Thief that I got in the fifth grade. It was one of the first copies. I'm 28, so that was a long time ago. But I've been a fan of this franchise for forever. So I just wanted to talk to you guys just a little bit about how you feel now. I know you've been working on this for so long, and now we're just a few weeks out of, you know, fans all over finally getting the show.
It's exciting.
It is exciting, yeah.
It's a great journey.
Yeah,
It's been a great journey. Yeah.
I've been working on this for almost like a year or so, almost like 2 years, I want to say, since we started. But Walker has been on this project for so much longer than that.
I got the I auditioned in January 2021. I got the role in January 2022. We started filming in May, and then we ended filming in February. It was a long journey.
It was fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It was very fun.
Yeah, and now you guys are going to get to see like the final product, right? Like, how was it working with, I know there are like special effects and all these things. Are you guys excited to see how it's all going to look?
Absolutely.
I'm
100%.
super excited.
We got to see a little bit of the sorry, I keep talking. We got to see a little bit of the, you know, first 5 episodes or so at our producer's house. ILM killed it. We owe almost this entire show to them. They did such a good job, and they built this incredible volume stage for us too. It was insane.
Couldn't have done it without him.
Yeah.
Everything looks amazing. Arian's Go Legs, the Minotaur, everything.
Yeah, I was super impressed. I only got to see the first episode, but I definitely was super impressed with all of it. And then talk to me a little bit with each of you, and maybe Leah, we could start with you. How you felt about, you know, approaching these roles, and how much did you feel like you were kind of able to bring parts of yourself to these roles while also still honoring, you know, these characters?
I definitely wanted to make sure that no matter how much of a difference it might be from even the movie or the book, I wanted to make sure that Annabeth's presence was still there, or people even felt like it was there. You know what I mean? Like even if I was an elephant or something, I still want to make sure that it resembles Annabeth, if that makes sense. I know that's such a weird example, but like, like I'm just saying that I want to make sure that coming into this character as Annabeth, I want to make sure that, you know, I keep the same perspective as Mr. Rick wrote it in the books. You know, like and this series means a lot to him, and I want to make sure that this show comes out the best it can possibly be. And it's such an honor playing these roles because, you know, this is like something that's been out for so long, and you know, this is like, it's a remake, but it's the remake. How do I explain this? Like, this is just the beginning of Percy Jackson, but it's also the new start of it, if that makes sense. And like, so this is the start of everything coming to life, of Percy Jackson coming to life, but it's definitely not the first time it's ever been out. So, you know, like, we're bringing something back, obviously. So I want to make sure that, I want to make sure that, you know, it stays the same, but in the greatest way possible.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah. It's like a brand new version, exactly, which is so exciting. And then how about for you too as well, just in terms of, you know, bringing yourself to the role, and, you know, also kind of making it your own.
Yeah, it's kind of, I guess there's a lot of pressure when you're adapting such an iconic character from such an iconic series. And Walker kind of said it perfectly before, that, you know, as fans of the books, we want to make something that we also want to watch. We want to put something out there that we are proud of. And I think, I'm glad to say that I think we did. I really wanted to, I've said this before, but it's kind of easy to forget that Grover is his own person and not just like a mediator. He has his own emotions, his own feelings, and just because he's very empathetic doesn't mean that he also, doesn't have something to prove. And that's something that I really wanted to, I guess, bring to the forefront with this, reimagining of the series.
Mm-hmm. Like Arian said, there's a little bit of pressure. By a little, I mean a lot. Because
Just a little bit.
just a tiny little bit of pressure.
Tiny bit.
Because it's different playing someone who's already established and someone that's never been. I mean, like someone who's not established, because there's expectations of how you should act, and I think when we got there, Rick kind of broke those expectations and kind of let us go off and make our own best versions of those characters,
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much. It was so nice to meet you guys. I know it's more people are going to see it, but if you could take just one fan, I was blown away by all three of you. So congratulations.
Thank you so
so
much.
much.
So
That means
much.
a lot.
Yes, thank you. Have a good one. Congrats.